Shalom. First one, give our praises to Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, Hashem Rakakodash. Love and us to the apostles of Great Stone, and Shalom to Allah. I'm pushing this word in sincerity and in truth. This is Kazak from Great Stone, Jamaica, the Jamaica branch. Yeah, basically, this lesson that I'm basically gonna head into, is all about the joy that we experience here in this truth. Well, basically, in the world where we are living now, the joy we experience, and um, by joy, I mean momentary joy, right? Joy that only lasts for the moment. You know what I mean? It's like being in this truth and seeing the things that will take place. You know what I mean? It's like I don't know if this is a good example, but it's like somebody on death row, right? Ready to go take the chair or the injection or whatever, you know what I mean? And somebody just give him a joke, and for that moment, him a laugh, I enjoy the joke, and then him remember the reality of the situation where him there. You know what I mean? So, I don't know if brothers can relate. Well, brothers can relate, you know what I mean? But I don't know if that was the best example. But I think brothers get what I say. Seeing being in this truth and actually seeing the world from a different perspective, you know what I mean? That is what joy is like in this truth. You know what I mean? It's momentary, right? What are some of the things that will bring with joy? You know what I mean? Let's say with children, you know what I mean? Women, seeing, um, what again? What again? Money, you know what I mean? These are the things that bring us the momentary joy or the temporary joy, yo. You see me? And what bring with eternal joy, you know what I mean, is the fact that look, we're almost out of this wicked and corrupt society. We're almost gone home. You see me? The things them we actually look for is almost upon us, yo. Right? The fact say, yo, look, when we're in the kingdom, none of the things that we are worried we know now gonna ever be a factor. Seeing the things that what we have made now, the things that we are bother with, you see me, where we can do nothing about. Seeing them are gonna be like smoke in the wind, right? We are gonna forget them thing there, yo. Seeing, right? Yeah, you're doing this world, yo. You basically you can't enjoy nothing. Seeing, right? The fact that the fact that everywhere you look, you know what I mean, all around you, the conversation is filthy, right? Meaning the lifestyle, the liberty, how people that carry themselves, how people mindset steer, right? It corrupt. You see me? You know what I mean? It is you can't spend 5 minutes around somebody and not hear some form of wickedness, yo. Whether it want be adultery, um, um, stealing from Jake, you know what I mean? Or some form of stupidity, yo. You see me? Some form of ignorance, right? And that grievous spirit, yo, when you really sit down and meditate upon the situation, yo, it grievous spirit, right? It make you want left this place even more, yo. And I mean, if you see the situation of people in, right, the mindset of people have toward each other, seeing, I just to them make me sit down and me amends that, right? Seeing, I made say, oh, look how Esau, the so-called Look how he basically just have him get with people for fear each other. For people literally fear each other, right? You can't go on the road without fearing that your own brother are gonna come take your life, right? Whether for your things, right, or just to take your life see. See me? And I mean, the fact say yo, our people depend on the law, right? And you have amongst our people, you have the lowest of the low, right? You have the madman them and the so-called the crackhead them and them, right? Them the lowest of the low, yo. And I mean, when you look on them situation, it grieves your spirit. Seeing the facts of people ignorant to everything where take place, right? The facts of people ignorant to the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahushua himself, right? Right? Our Lord, our Savior, our power, right? Calling upon the white Christ, Buddha, seeing, and all farmer, other gods, right? Some man worship money, some man worship women, seeing. But yeah, ultimately not to stray from the point, yo, seeing any form of joy where we get in this wicked system, see it gonna be momentary, right? Whether you want you get a child, you get a youth, seeing, yeah, a youth bring joy to you, you know what I mean? Because me experience that, right? Um, as in, me personally don't have a child, me personally don't have a youth, is me, but people were me close to have youth, right? And you know, it is it give you a little feeling. You're supposed to know what I mean. You know what I mean? It give you a little feeling when, you know, if you have a youth in your hand, you know, if you just look upon them and, you know what I mean? But guess what? That momentary, right? Because right after that, you have to think about, when I hear youth, you see me, you have to think about everything what you have to do in order to keep him safe mentally and spiritually and even physically. You see me? Um, Food, shelter, clothing. You see me? You have to make sure you say, yo, you work right through in order to keep, or in order to protect your family and for grow your family. You see me? And then you have to face the persecution, you know what I mean, while doing that, right? You have to face, you have to basically um think about the fact that when if your youth end up at school, you know what I mean, um if him a go get re-educated, right? If him a go if them a go teach him to accept um the things then where you are teach him not to accept, right? All of these things have to come into play when it comes to joy in this society, right? And right across the board, it goes into everything. See me? You're happy for a moment. When you're there on the brother them, yo, you get a joy when you're there on the vacuum. You see me? But as soon as you know depart and the the matters, the everything else, you know what I mean, come down upon you, it just take with that joy. You see me? But our eternal joy is in Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. Um, um, ultimately, see, and yeah, me just get into a quick scripture. Um, Hebrews 12:2. It says, "Looking unto Yahushai, the author and finisher." Right. Um, I'm gonna read from 1. Wherefore, seeing we also are compassed about with so great a cloud of witnesses, let us lay aside every weight, right, and the sin which doth do easily beset us, right. The weight would I go back to the things that will take that momentary joy from you, right. And the sin which doth easily beset us, let us run with patience the race that is set before us, right? And that race is basically um, that straight and narrow path to the city. Is it that straight and narrow path to the city, right? The water on the one side, the fire on the one side, right? Going back to Second Esdras, right? 7 and verse 2, if I'm correct, right? Um, it says, looking unto Yahushua, the author and finisher of our faith, right? Who for, who for the joy that was set before him, right? That the joy set before him was that kingdom, to rule the kingdom, right? In righteousness, seeing, um, endured the cross, right? So as Yahushua endured the cross for the joy, so we have to go to booms and endure the cross, right? And the cross go right back to that weight. You see me? The things that we will face day to day, you know what I mean? We pluck that momentary joy from it. We pluck that joy from it basically. You see me? Um, despising the shame, and is set down at the right hand of the throne of Yahweh, Yahweh. For consider him that endured such contradiction of sinners against himself, lest ye be wearied and faint in your minds. Right, right. Consider Yahweh Shai, right. Remember the fact that Yahweh Shai had to go through similar things like how we are go through, You see me? Yahweh Shai wasn't happy when him there or walk the earth. You see me? Because him know say all of this. Him know him basically the same thing what we meant, right? The situation of people there now, the situation where you're there now as an individual, right? The tribulation to come, you see me? When nobody but you know say you have to go face. You see me? All of that. Um, right? So yeah, you know what I mean? Have the same mindset as your Hawashai, right? Just know say, oh look, it is not our will, but the will of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. You see me? Right? Keep the faith, right? Tell always don't forget that look, Yahweh Shai go through this, right? And him are the one where I help with. I'm sorry, him are the one where basically I put the crowns up our head, right? See if we are part of the elect. Him are the one where make we be joint heirs unto him. Seeing all ultimately the kingdom is for Yahushai and he must share it with him brothers. You know what I mean? And that is the joy that we're looking for. Seeing to be in the righteous kingdom. Right? Um, give me a scripture, Proverbs 29:2. It says, when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. You know what I mean? But when the wicked beareth rule, the people mourn, right? You see me? So when the righteous Yahushai is get back in him authority, we are gonna rejoice, right? We are the joy are gonna become eternal. As a matter of fact, I have a small quote here, you know what I mean, from a user on the website Quora. See, alright. How do you distinguish between happiness and momentary joy? It was a question, and here is his answer. Um, okay. Alright. So I'm gonna read from here. So um, I'm going to answer you like this, and you can sort out the truth. Both happiness and joy, when living in time and space, which is where we are right now, need an object to point to, so we can know what is the cause for this happiness and joy we are feeling, regardless of how long the feelings last. Right? Alright, so right off the bat, this is a very good quote, isn't it? It is a very good explanation. It have more, you know what I mean? But we just have to skip to the last part. It says, here both happiness and joy can be better said to be complete contentment. All right, happiness and joy is complete contentment, and that's what we did want out of this, isn't it? Um, um, yes. So here must say, without any object to point at or say this is the cause of my joy or happiness, I will also add that the feeling of total contentment is eternal. It is who we are, and therefore it should reflect how we live. Right, so basically in the last part, you must say, you don't necessarily need an object to point to where say this is the cause of my happiness, because true happiness is eternal. But guess what? Um, what we are going to point to in the kingdom say, this is this um the situation we're in is what bring we the happiness and the joy we have now, compared, what we have, what we are going to get, is me, compared to what the situation we're in now, you know what I mean, that is going to be eternal, yo. You see me, as in being in that righteous kingdom, right? Ruling over the nations, right? Putting back into slavery. All these things, right, are gonna bring we that happiness and that joy. You see me, right? And complete contentment, right? Um, yeah, it's a good quote, and as a matter of fact, I'm going to throw this in the description as well. So let me just copy that. All right, so um, scripture, scriptures. Going back to yes, Isaiah, right? And this is just a brief description of the kingdom. You know what I mean? If brothers don't know the thing go already, isn't it? But for who don't know, this is how our kingdom are set up, yo. Right? This is Isaiah 60 and verse 14. Right? The sons also of them that afflicted thee shall come bending unto thee, and all they that despise thee shall bow themselves down at the soles of thy feet, and they shall call thee the city of the Lord, the Zion of the Holy One of Israel. And the word Zion means monument, right? Um, Whereas thou hast been forsaken and hated, so that no man went to thee, I will make thee an eternal excellency, right? A joy of many generations, alright? Verse 16, thou shalt also suck the milk of the Gentiles, and shalt suck the breast of kings. And thou shalt know that I, the Lord Yahweh Shai, am thy Savior and thy Redeemer, the mighty one of Jacob. For brass I will bring for brass I will bring gold, and for iron I will bring silver, and for wood brass, and for stones iron. I will also make thy officers peace, and thine exactors righteousness. See, violence shall no more be heard in thy land. Right? So you're not gonna have niggas that shoot them one another no more. You're not gonna have niggas that rob each other. Right? You're not gonna have niggas um sell each other crack and weed and all of them bullshit there, yo. Not in the kingdom. See? Um hold on. Again, verse 18, violence shall no more be heard in thy land, wasting nor destruction within thy borders. Right? And um yeah, see, this is when the Lord are gonna have mercy upon we, yo. You see me? We're not gonna be turned. The curses are gonna be lifted, right? You're not gonna have people turned against each other no more. You know what I mean? You're not gonna have people um so like basically suffer no more, yo. You see me? You're not gonna have people being destroyed by the heathen, right? Especially Um, Continuing, but thou shalt call thy walls salvation and thy gates praise. The sun shall be no more thy light by day, neither for brightness shall the moon give light unto thee, but the Lord shall be unto thee an everlasting light, and thy God thy power, thy glory. Thy sun shall no more go down, neither shall thy moon withdraw itself, for the Lord shall light shine everlasting, shall be thine everlasting light. Mm-hmm. Right? Hey, people not gonna be dumb and stupid no more, yo. Right? We're gonna have wisdom, the wisdom what we're supposed to have in the kingdom, yeah. See, but and that comes with what? The laws, right? That comes with the laws, statutes, and commandments given to us by the Lord Yahweh Shem Shai, right? And as a matter of fact, that, continue, right? Um, yeah, the laws, statutes, and commandments, yeah. And the days of thy mourning shall be ended. Thy people shall also be all righteous. Going right back to the law, statutes, and commandments. They shall inherit the land forever, the branch of my planting, the work of my hands, that I may be glorified. A little one shall become 1,000, and a small one a strong nation. I, Yahweh, Hashem shall hasten it in his time. See? And just going, just to bring out just two more precepts. Um, for the part would say, for the Lord shall be an everlasting light, right? Meaning, the laws, statutes, and commandments. Wisdom, basically, right? Which comes from the laws, statutes, and commandments. You know what I mean? Let's see. Deuteronomy. This is going to be Deuteronomy. Let's, oh no, not that one. Here it is. Alright, Deuteronomy 4 and 6. Keep therefore and do them, for this is your wisdom and your understanding. As a matter of fact, let me go 5. That's a more weighted scripture at that. Alright, Deuteronomy 4 and verse 5. Behold, I have taught you statutes and judgments, even as the Lord my God commanded me, that ye should do so in the land whither ye go to possess it. Keep therefore and do them, for this is your wisdom and your understanding in the sight of the nations, which shall hear all these statutes and say, surely this great nation is a wise and understanding people. Right? That is how our people were supposed to be. Right? Wise, seen as wise and understanding. And that is going to take place in the kingdom, yo. Right? When our people are going to be set up again as the top people on the earth. Seen? And back to Isaiah, where it says, Isaiah, where it says, thy people shall be all righteous. See me? Because ultimately all Israel gonna be saved though. See? This this is that's um okay. Just bear with me. Alright. Alright, so this okay, this is, yeah, so going back to Isaiah again, you know what I mean? Um righteous Isaiah 60 and 21, alright, thy people also shall be all righteous. Now this is Romans 11 and verse 26. And so all Israel shall be saved, as it is written, there shall come out of Zion the deliverer, and shall turn away ungodliness from Jacob. For this is my covenant unto them, when I shall take away their sins. You know what I mean? So yeah. So in the kingdom, our people gonna be all righteous, right? In the kingdom, right, our people are gonna be all righteous, um, all righteous. You know what I mean? No more pain, no more suffering, right? No more violence towards each other, isn't it? And ultimately, that is the joy what we are looking for. And with that, hopefully, this lesson was edifying. I want to say again our praises to Yahweh Shemi, our Shai Bashem, Kodash. Double honors to the apostles of great millstone, and shalom to the acting pushing this word in sincerity and truth.